This video will help you log in as a teacher in order to use Illuminate for the math assessments for Oroville City Elementary School District. The first thing you're going to do is log into your school computer. You will go in and launch your Clever portal. Once you launch the Clever portal, you will log in. Make sure you are in the portal option in Clever. Next, you're going to launch Illuminate Education. On the left-hand side, you're going to select Assessments. When the pop-out menu appears, you're going to want to go to View Assessments. Make sure you have all assessments selected. You can go in and you can choose your assessment over on the left-hand side. You can also use the search button to search if you know which assessment you want. If you're looking for grade 1, you would type in G1. Only the G1 assessments will appear. Once you find the assessment you would like to do, I'm going to click on the grade 1 unit 8 math assessment, and I'm going to double click. Once that comes up, I have several options. For doing this assessment, the only one I need to do is click on online. Once I choose online, there are several things that I need to do. One thing I need to do is set parameters: when, where, and to whom I'm going to give the test. So I click on this button that says Add Administration. This brings up a parameters box. It asks me when I'm going to be giving the test. I can use the drop-down calendar to say I'm going to give it on the 12th of January, and I'm only going to be giving it during a certain time. So if I'm only going to start it at 8 a.m., a student can only take it between 8 a.m. and the 18th, that's January 18th, at 2 a.m., I can leave it just like this. Which academic year do I want to choose? Use the drop-down box. We are going to use academic year 22-23. My grade level, I can choose which grade level I'm in. Using the drop-down arrow, I'm going to use first grade because I'm doing a first grade test. My site, if I'm in a school, I'm going to go ahead and click the down arrow, and I'm going to choose my school. Under the users, I don't have to select a specific user at this time. I don't have to select a department or a course. Once I am done, I do need to scroll down, and it's very important once I set the parameters to make sure that I click the Save button. Now I have set when I want to give the test. Notice it's telling me that it's complete and ready to go, but it's in the yellow status. That means the date isn't quite ready yet, and that's fine. When the date is ready, it will show in green. Now what I can do is I can go in and I have to choose how I am going to give this assessment. There are two different ways to give the assessment. One, I can click on Test in Portal. When I click on the Test in Portal, this up again and asks me when do I want to give the test? When do I want to make this test active? I definitely want to say save. If I'm going to go ahead and do a quick test, and I want to go ahead and I want to click and use the quick code, I'm going to click on Test with Quick Code. When I click on this button, what it does is it gives me another parameter, another set of information, and it also gives me something. It gives me an access code. It makes the status of the test immediate. It's ready to go, and I can go ahead and click on this icon, this access code, and it brings up a large pop-up box of the access code. The access code, it can be used rather than having the students log into Clever. They can simply log into any browser, illuminate.online, and they can enter the code right here. This is really helpful if you have a large screen in front of your students. You can leave this up. The students just open up a Chromebook, they type in illuminate.online, and it asks them what is this classroom code. It will ask them what is their login name. They can just type in their login name. That would be their number. And then they would type in this access code. What's also nice about this is if you'd like to and you're using Google Classroom, you can copy and paste this access code right into Google Classroom. Then when the time comes, students just click on the test and they are ready to go.